Welcome to Tran Plays Barotrauma. I have become a fairly proficient thief. Let me show you how we do this. First, I need to drop off some goods so that I have room to carry things. Come on. We were able to plant that from our acquisitions. Need to clear up these things so I can have multiple purple commands. And I tried to allow the bots to do some of the work. I needed to loosen her legs. Sometimes bots just get stuck on hatches. There we go. Try to steal from the rooms that have chairs first, so that way when someone sits down, you can just leave them there forever. As long as the door is closed, even if you can see through it, AI will not notice you stealing, at least again in this version of the game. That might change in the future. He has not sat down. When the security guard sits down, that's really good for your acquisitions. Nobody in this room, so we'll start with this one first. They put on their masks, that's fine. And they put on their masks because I put on a diving suit. By the way, we have our first crewmate. I'm not sure how to say the first name. It might be Jaime Fogorati. Alright, I have cleaned out everything in the lockers here. Your character has to be the one responsible for either wearing or carrying a diving suit. AI, if they don't need the oxygen, will not continue to wear or carry it. They'll just drop it on the floor. Okay. So they put up their masks because I took off my diving suit. Throw out a couple more things, like I can throw in these masks as well. We are done looting everything. We just now need to deconstruct it. Oh, there's that. I would actually like to take the opium that's in that trash can. So what we're gonna do is, one of the reasons why I cleared out the entire queue was that way I can give them 2 separate weight orders. He keeps letting go. Normally, the AI is very good about holding on to the person so you can get your business taken care of. But sometimes they let go of them when they're trying to heal. Perhaps because the person's resisting or something. Alright, you guys can actually let go of them now. Okay. Are we carrying any oxygen tanks? They've grabbed onto each other, so I need to make them both disable. I think that's unfortunate. Come on, let go. There we go. I had to keep toggling between them to tell them to keep letting each other go. If the stuff drops, I would have to inch forward. I'll get caught by one of these people. So I need to make sure that whatever I deconstruct will not drop out of the output. If a security guard sits down, I'll stop seeing him patrol the area, which will make my life easier. No, that's fine. Oh, it's not even the right diving mask. Yeah, that's fine. Take this opium, and Skadi is clear to take care of whatever business he needs to, so he'll hold on to Jeremiah. She'll let go. We have some inventory space free, not on him. Alright, now that the guard is left, let's go ahead and hit the deconstruct and we'll figure it out before it finishes. And that's basically how it goes. Once I've cleared up some room, it becomes a little easier to manage deconstructing and taking things from the output. So we'll tune back in. Oh, that's not good. I'm not able to take that oxygen tank, but that's okay. It's just an oxygen tank. If I take it, they will see me, so there's no good. Alright, a good chunk of the stuff is deconstructed. I'm just showing you one of the next processes of taking things out, while Tran continues to deconstruct things. We're going to send Engineer 1 back to base to deposit these materials. And that's how I ended up with seeds to grow my first plant down here. This is what my inventory currently looks like. Just completely full. Unfortunately, you can't stick harpoons inside a tool belt or suitcase. That's fine. We actually will be using some of these resources, such as this iron here. We don't really need flares, so I'll probably chuck that on the floor for now. Aluminum is okay. These are for potential hires later on, so we'll hold on to that. We'll take these. Yeah, we'll hold on to these. All of these resources we'll craft, but so the plastic and the rubber we will leave. Seed bag. We need to go ahead and deposit into over here. Tran's probably ready to deconstruct more things. It's dropping fruits for me to pick up later. And some of it's just blowing up. And then makes your character sick. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck the seeds in here for now, and I'll sort them out later. There's a seed bag inside the storage container that I'm putting it in. And this will give her something to recycle later. Let's go ahead and pick these up. I think some of the fruit may have also been destroyed in that. Because I thought there were more, but maybe not. I do have a little bit of trouble clicking on them, however. So that might be an issue when you are having the planter box on the very bottom part of the ship. All right, that actually works out for me, 50%, because I have a few 50% pomegranates here. And you can't combine. None of them combine? Seriously? Fine, whatever. Maybe the game will let me sell them. Yeah, I can't. I wasn't able to craft using these 50% when I had a 5-dose pomegranate. Whoops, that may be a whole opium stolen. That's fine. I'm not sure if the stealing icon disappears when it's in a storage container. I'm not 100% sure how that works. So, we'll leave the opium in there for now. It's not that big a deal. And she'll go and return back to Tran once I go ahead and drop off this flashlight. So we'll go ahead and assign her, hey, come over here while I continue to deconstruct. And bring me those resources. The secure cabinet. So what happens is I had 3 non-stolen opium, then I put a single stolen opium in there, and now all of them kind of stolen. We're gonna go ahead and switch briefcases. I'll take that one, and you give me the crafted one. No, it won't let me craft with it. I'm surprised they aren't catching me for stealing right now, because I'm shoving it in the suitcase. Stolen suitcase, I mean. Maybe you can interact with your stolen object, but you can't just move it. But I will try to figure out more about the limitations of stealing, such as they can't see through these doors. So what do I do with all of this? Well, for starters, Tran stats are fairly high. Like, I mean fairly high. It's because I've been crafting with these resources. Crafting does not get you caught for stealing, even if you're crafting with stolen resources. So let's say I want to build up my electrical engineering. If I take the fiber out of this bag or storage container, I can use it. I don't want to put it in there because then these people will see me. But I will build up my electrical engineering because it was required to build a seed bag. I don't know why that's required to build a seed bag, but it is. You may say, well, you're using a fabricator. Well, tool belt doesn't appear to require any skill. And I feel like that would be more difficult than a bag. Let's go ahead and take my resources out. I'm gonna just pop these in here for now just to free up my room. And we'll start crafting. I will see you once we have finished using these stolen resources to build up skills. And like tornado cache, once I've constructed something with the stolen goods, it becomes clean again. There you go, another +1 weapon skill. Now for Pogoretti. He's going to use these aluminum and iron to build up more of his mechanical skill. We're going to just build, I don't know, crowbars. He's going to build it at good quality because his mechanical engineering skill is fairly high. Another thing that we can build is oxygen tanks. We're going to do that for now just to clear up some room. And we can actually make a stack of 8 of those at a time. So we'll run out of aluminum before then. He just got a mechanical engineering point. And there we go. This is now clean. Let's go ahead and use the rest of our inventory space to make crowbars. I'm trying to type in here, but it's not letting me. Missions seem to restock when you save and exit in the substation. So we will have quite the selection of choices. But it looks like it maxes out because there were no new prompts after those little dialogue sections. So let's head to our sub and pick our next location. I haven't actually looked what awaits us, so this will be an interesting selection. Yeah, that's a lot of choices. Okay, I guess we're doing this one because okay, I took a look at all of them, and these are cargo missions. I only have 4 cargo slots, so take a look at these 2. I get paid 100 times 4, since I have 4 cargo slots. If I click this right here, it'll use up cargo slots and I only get paid for 1. I guess maybe there's a spare cargo crate that gets brought with you, even if you don't have enough for extra, I suppose. So I could do 1 of everything. But what we're going to do is we're going to get 1 of the highest paid jobs. It looks like this one. And then we're going to just pick everything else. We're going to fill up with everything else. Wait, hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, times 4 for 1,400 marks. So we just take all the other jobs. I wish we had a bit more cargo space, but I mean, we'll do. Oh, does it only give me the highest one? Oh, that's sad. So I might actually get less money for doing all this. I don't really want to sit here and add it up, but I will go ahead and do it all just so I can get more reputation with everybody. So yeah, that's fine. All right, game. We'll do it this way. I mean, it's almost free because the game doesn't necessarily expect you to save and load. Alright, let's get going. Now, the stuff on my ship is still stolen, technically, so I can't touch any of it. Oh, maybe not. Opium is no longer stolen. Take a look at the seeds and stuff. No, they're no longer stolen. Maybe if I go back to the same outpost, it'll count as stolen. I don't know. So our mission is basically just a cargo run. I'm going to continue to build up helm by manual steering. Once they're done cleaning up, I'll assign them to guns. Hopefully we don't run anything in between the now and then. But they're sorting out whatever goods we have thrown around the cabin. Looks like they're still cleaning, and we might not encounter it. Oh, there's an ice spire right up ahead. So we dodged them, whatever those were. And so I've got some vomit on the walls because that's what I get for taking my eyes off this. I got some vomit on the walls because one of the plants drops some explosive sick fruit. Wow, we're sinking pretty hard from that one hit. They're coming in from below. I don't even have a gun down there. Or he left. I don't know what that was. Maybe he decided I wasn't worth. No, he's coming back. Whatever that thing is. Now he's hitting the reactor room. No, I was almost there. There we go. +9 relationship points. Nice. Let's get them into the sub, and maybe they'll repair or something while they're here. I'm assuming that there's some sort of AI for where you're at, so station or submarine. That's how maybe they operate in the beacons. And we'll have Tran continue deal with the base. It looks like we also have a level up, which I did see the first when we first arrived. Applies to all crew, plus 25% gain speed. Oh, that probably would have been nice with all that farming skills I did. I mean, it wasn't intentional farm. Yes, it was in the way intentional, but I was doing it because I was waiting for my next opportunity to record, and I was rendering and stuff. So there are times where I can't get the next session in. I've read that safety harness is pretty good, so we'll try that, since I do have some resources I need to burn. Let's see here. Engineer 2, you are the reactor manager, so we'll give you that 20% extra burn resistance. Engineer number 1, you are a more proficient electrical engineer. Yeah, 46. So maybe Egghead? So when I get back to the ship, we'll see if everything is repaired. Oh, this is not the right way. Okay, thanks, game. Also, it seems like they're just mysteriously missing their diving suit. I'd say it grew legs, but diving suit already has legs. This is still not the way to the HR guy. I don't think there actually is a quest here, because this is newbie station, I suppose. Because I don't see any dots, so maybe that's why. Okay, I guess we will just leave. Well, maybe we'll look to hire someone else. But yes, if you have any interest whatsoever in having a character named after you, please feel free to leave a comment. I enjoy having characters named after themselves. It's like it's almost like I have friends. So yeah, join the crew. That probably is the administrator right there. So we have 2 engineers and a mechanic, and we've got 8,000 from our ill-gotten goods. We currently don't necessarily need a doctor because Tran has some doctor skills. 30 is just enough to not do damage when you're doing CPR, I believe. Do we need a second mechanic? Probably not. Tran has a decent enough mechanical score that he can probably do rescue stations and leave full variety in the sub. So maybe a security officer to manage the guns, but okay, let's see here. 64 weapons. It's the only security officer they have here. Sure, I suppose. This because I was having a double duty on the guns and the piloting for a bit there. So yeah, I guess we'll get a laid-back security officer. I'm not really sure I want a laid-back one, but it's just personality. It sounds a little weird. But okay, we'll have a 64 security officer. Hopefully that's not a bad call to make. I don't know if I'm just like wasting money here. Okay. Mission biohazard. Oh, okay. So it looks like the quests still stay active or alive. So I guess we'll do kill hammerheads now that we have a security officer, right? That sounds okay. Wait. I have money. I have enough money to get a gun on my ship, right? I think there's a third hard point here. Yeah, I just have no idea what gun to use. Let's see here. Not effective against large, heavily armored targets. Ideal for taking down smaller enemies. Inflicts extreme burns on anything it hits. Slow and oh, come on. Where's the pop-up? There we go. Its capability to deliver a hail of high-velocity metal at any would-be foe is unparalleled. I don't know. Let me think here. I'm guessing coil gun. Only because it's the cheapest, and I assume that that's probably what a newbie should use. It says ideal for taking down smaller enemies, and while a hammerhead is not a small enemy, I would assume that typically on my difficulty level and where I'm at in the campaign, I will probably have weaker enemies. I think. Not sure. Plus, I don't wonder how I would have to manage all the different ammo types. I have a pulse laser here, and a coil gun here, so I think we'll just go with another coil gun. Why can't I do that? Oh, okay, yeah, that dude. Wait, what? Why can't I do that? Slot 3, coil gun. I'm clicking it. I don't... Does this... Oh, I don't have... I thought I had 8,000... Oh, wait, that's right. Duh. I spent all that money on security officer. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that money goes quick. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I'm new to the game. That's why I don't say Tran wins. That explains why I couldn't... Yeah, makes sense. I just didn't even think that I was already bankrupt. Well, not bankrupt. Poor. But it was good to still talk about the weapons. I mean, that was still a decision I'd have to make when I had the money for it. We'll need to rename you so that people know that that officer's up for grabs. And of course, if you have a gender preference, like you said, like, I want to be security officer, but I don't want to be a chick, you can tell me. I'll hire another security officer. Give me a few minutes to equip our new security officer, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so he's flying around in little circles, trying to get him right in position and then start backing away to minimum. I want to see if I can kill him without getting hit. I doubt that will happen. Not good. Okay, well, I failed that one. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Swap guns. The security officer dedicated, because the hammerhead's on this gun right now. I was hoping to... I was expecting to attack from there, but it's okay. You can improvise. mean, it didn't go great, but it worked. We pulled it off. So my plants already got a little bit of water, but it's not the real kind that they need. Alright. Can't click and... No, I can't drag. That would be nice if I could drag that around. Alright, we have a choice of an active beacon and an average outpost with no specialization. We're gonna do this one because I'd like to build up my reputation with the Jovian well, hold on. Raw materials at discount prices. Well, I mean, I don't really have money anymore. I just spent it all on a security officer. Abundance of military hardware, but no beacon on the way. Alright, I'm guessing this one so that we can at least hit this, because if we go here, we have a choice between military, outpost, or nothing. If we go here, we might be able to do raw materials. I've never really crafted that much other than just farming for skills just a little bit ago. It looks like there's more beacons this way, though, so maybe... You know what? Why don't we do all of it? We don't have Jovian radiation, so we can actually just sort of patrol the seas and have fun exploring. I don't know if that's what people want to see, if you want to see me just proceed deeper to the right, or if you want me to just hit everything at least once, just to explore the randomly generated world. I kind of want to hit all the beacon stations just so that I can, I guess, it's not really 100%ing, but to colonize the world as much as possible. That's kind of what I want to do. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll go this way, and then we'll swing back around. I think that sounds like a good plan. According to the onboard navigation system, there should be a rundown beacon station nearby. Getting it back online will make the passage easier for other vessels to traverse and help colonies to spread further. Also, Carrie has a level up. Guess we should have done that one in the previous mission, but alright. Oh, we can get 2 of them. You're playing a security officer. Take inventory of the weapons on board the submarine, arm the turrets in case of an enemy attack, and keep the rowdy crew members in line. So this is just stuff to sell. Alright, I'll help you out, dude. Can't read that. This box wasn't here before. Investigate. Game. It is a regular storage crate found all over Europa, identical to the ones you receive your supplies in. You bend down and try to open it. However, as you start lifting the lid, something slams it back down. Hello? No response. Listen closely. You hold your breath and put your ear next to the crate. You can hear rustling from the inside. We're going to crash into something eventually, if we just didn't already. Forcefully remove the lid. You successfully wrestle the lid off. To your surprise, a small crawler jumps out, ready to claw your eyes out. Alright. I didn't want to... I didn't want to shoot her, so I was just trying to be very careful about that. Apparently the crawler does not have any goods. Yeah. We well overshot the beacon station. It's too bad you can't autopilot to certain things, like something that you pick on just a quest marker or whatever. Ah, game. Try not to drag the suitcase in here. Totally safe operation, switching on the live fuel rod for another fuel rod in the middle of work. Is that the only diving suit we have on board? What are you doing? Let's go ahead and turn off the sonar. We're not going to need it more at this point. Seriously, what are you doing? You're just standing around. You think you're cleaning, but you're doing nothing, dude. All right, looks clear. I should have brought a. I don't know. All right, I'll think about it. May just have to make more than one trip. I want at least that. The other stuff we'll look at when we are finished here. Since I haven't powered this place, whoops, I was too busy talking. Failing to repair a device can cause you harm. Characters more skillful in mechanical or electrical repairs are more likely to succeed. I think I clicked on it at the wrong time. I was gonna say that it's safe, I guess safer, since I didn't put a fuel rod in. Why do you need a diving suit? What's going on over there? I missed that one, but at least it didn't burn me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Take care of this for now, and let me figure out what's going on over here. Guess they didn't know what to do with those flares I stole. Chuck this out there. How are we doing? Anything good here? Everything seems A-okay. I guess he's gonna fix the leaks. That's cool. Maybe I can take some of the items here. Like this lane. Oh, no, that's... I wanted to detach it. Oh, maybe I have to have the wrench equipped? No. I thought I could pry up some of this stuff like this water detector, but... Oh, wait, maybe if I use the plasma cutter. We'll start with something small, innocuous, like this water detector. Yeah, there's water. I don't think that's working. I think I'm just damaging the floor. Alright, well, I guess we're done fixing this place. Oh, were you working on something? Oh, you hadn't finished everything? Then why were you idling? Oh, maybe the water is damaging it over time. Maybe not. So maybe this will be a good way to get electrical engineering up, is just AFK inside a water... I mean, I kind of like that idea. I might do that later. Come on, shake it off, dude. And he dumped his suitcase. Seriously, game? Stop doing that kind of stuff. Thanks, Captain. Alright, let's put up all our goods. On a super fuel rod. I don't really want to waste it on just regular usage, so we'll put it in here and hopefully the AI will not just take it. Go ahead and restock fully. Glad I have people manning the guns. Tran is still working on the place. That's good. I like it. He doesn't need a fuel rod anymore, so just hand it over to Engineer 2. Use that if you can. Alright, what was your job before that? Oh, clean up. Are we done? That seemed really easy, but yeah. Let's auto nav and we'll reassign Tran's orders. What was his other order? Probably defend the ship or something. Rescue, that's what it was. Here, just stick a second fuel rod in there, see what happens. Adding more than one fuel rod to the reactor is useful for jump-starting when it is submerged, but will produce a dangerous rate of reaction when under normal operation. Alright, that does look a little dangerous. We're insufficient. I don't know why my power is so down, though. I really don't. I don't know how to read any of this, so we have higher load than power, and but we weren't firing earlier, so I'm not sure what was using up all our energy. And the game did not like me putting in 2 fuel rods, so I don't know what that's about. I think the easiest way for me to probably learn electrical engineering is to try to join in a public multiplayer game as an electrical engineer and just do stuff, but I think people will probably think I'm griefing them when I'm just trying to learn the game. One of the reasons why I avoid multiplayer stuff. It's like, say, League of Legends, right? If I have no experience with the game itself, and I join in a game, can you imagine how people will be like? They will probably not tolerate it in the slightest. No, when you join a multiplayer game, everybody expects you to be perfect. Alright, that was a pretty good run. We need to rename Laura Carey to Soldier 1 or something. But otherwise, please feel absolutely free to request a character. That makes the game a lot more enjoyable with people participating. Fogaretti, as a first crew member, I spent time leveling up his skill, giving him a boost to his abilities.